Stone, a little hot fun in the summertime. We get to that, don't we? Sometimes we have fun, don't we, Gene?
Yeah. Yeah, it just depends,
Not always fun.
And what you consider fun, that's the real.
Exactly. And are you going to do it in the hot sun?
Yeah. Well, I don't think we have any choice.
Yeah. And if you're going to do it outdoors, you are. But you're a runner, so you do that a lot.
Yeah, I haven't been able to do as much lately. In fact, I'm anxious to go to be checked out next week.
How is the humidity on your running?
Humidity, it's hard on you. It really is.
It does.
Yeah, because it's just your body's working.
Dripping wet.
Yeah. That for sure you can be guaranteed when it's humid like this.
You have to carry a bottle of water, I would assume.
You do, and if you're doing real long distance, yeah, you better. Otherwise, you can drink some stuff that has electrolytes in it, and that really helps you. That'll help you out, okay. Yeah.
That's something I wouldn't have to worry about because that's not anything I would do. Yeah. I'm like Carroll. If you see me running, that means somebody's chasing me. Other than that, there's no reason for me to run.
Help me. Well, are you ready to get into this?
I'm ready. We got some birthdays here to go through. I don't know if we heard any of these. Oh, well, we heard of one of them. L.Q. Jones. Kind of sounds familiar. Yeah. Remember the Virginian? That's an old TV show.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he was on that one. He's 95 today.
Mm.
Deborah Paget. Love Me Tender. That's the old Elvis movie. She's 89. Was she the love interest in that movie? I don't know. That was back in the 50s.
I don't remember.
Diana Muldaur, she was in Star Trek, The Next Generation. She's 84. I remember her. Jill St. John, she was everybody's girlfriend. She's 82. And Billy J. Kramer, we know, well, everybody heard of Billy J. Kramer. He's 79. Country singer, songwriter Eddie Raven is 78. Didn't know Eddie was still around. Ian Gillan of the Deep Purple. I've heard of him. You ever heard of Ian?
Uh-huh.
Did you see the original Jesus Christ Superstar on Broadway?
Yes.
Ian was Jesus in that.
Didn't know that.
He played that. Gerald McRaney, he was really famous and married a really pretty lady. He's 75 today. Jim Carter, not the president. He's the English one. Downton Abbey. He's 74. Bassist Jason Deacon of Queen. Okay, he's 71. I heard of Queen, but I don't remember Jason. It's not even Jason.
I can see that.
It's John Deacon.
It's right off the top of your head.
Yeah, still didn't hurt. Adam Arkin, he's a funny guy. He's 66. Mark Donovan is 65, and Eric Lutz of Caroline in the City.
Got a really neat local birthday this morning, George.
Okay, well, this guy is 60. We'll get to the local people in just a minute, all right?
Yeah.
There's a lot going on right now, and broadcasters are on the ground covering all of it, bringing you the weather, the traffic, and breaking news, all while entertaining you 24 hours a day. Someone needs to tell you what's going on around the world and in our hometowns. And that someone is us. We are free radio. We are always there. We are broadcasters. Visit wearebroadcasters.com or text radio to 52886 to learn more. Furnished by NAB and this station.
Okay, the local people. Gene, who do you got?
Well, and I missed this one yesterday. I didn't know about it, and it's not on our list, but her name is Grace Kadama, and she is 100 years old yesterday.
So she is 100 and a fraction today.
She's in great shape and just very, very active.
One of those people that you look at and wish you hope you get.
Yeah, she makes you tired.
Yeah. My mother-in-law is 96.
Wow.
The lady can't remember her name, but boy, is she healthy and active.
Yeah.
It's like chasing around a toddler.
Well, I wanted to just say happy birthday. It's belated, but the thought is there, Grace.
And it's a great accomplishment, Grace. Yeah. Congratulations and happy birthday. The other people we got, Anthony Lewis, Denise Orozco, William Thomas, Fernando Garcia, Adriana Aguilera, Pablo Diaz, Nancy Hart, Bobby Brown. Well, you know Bobby. That's a buddy. He's Kxo's buddy. Jack Petty, Elijah Guerrero, Cindy Sullivan, Esperanza Mesa, and Charles Torres. They're all celebrating today. And guess who's having an anniversary today?
I don't know.
Dave and Jeannie West.
Oh, okay.
They're celebrating their wedding anniversary.
I saw Dave yesterday in his car. He didn't see me. He was keeping his mind on what he was doing, and that was driving.
Well, and he's probably thinking about that anniversary. What's he going to get? Jeannie?
Yeah, he's trying to think about how am I going to get out of this one.
What do we get Jeannie? What does she want? Anyway, if he's been married for very long, he's going to find out that there's nothing you can get her that she wants.
That's true.
Usually has a comment about whatever you get her. Anyway, are you ready for the news?
I'm ready.
We got some of that coming
We
up.
certainly do.
From coast to coast, this is Goddard's Gold, right here on the Imperial Valley's AM 1230 KXO.
Goddard's Gold. What's your name? Who's your daddy?
Get the gold, Goddard's Gold, Saturday 9 p.m. to midnight and Sunday morning 8 a.m. to 11 a.m.
Goddard's Gold.
And it is time for the World and California News headlines, brought to you by Locke Air Conditioning, your year-round comfort specialist. For sales and service, call the experts at Locke Air Conditioning.
CBS News Brief. Both Ukraine and Russia are warning attacks on the Zaporizhzhia nuclear power plant could be imminent. During a stop in Odessa, UN Secretary General Guterres demanded the facility not be cut off from Ukraine's grid.
And this principle must be fully respected.
Just like the U.S., EU health officials have okayed monkeypox vaccines be split into 5 to get more shots out of a single dose. CBS's Tanya Rivero on infections here.
There are now more than 14,000 cases of monkeypox in the U.S. And while the government is vowing to ramp up vaccine supply, many people at highest risk say they're still having a hard time finding appointments.
Florida judge allows the release of the affidavit that led to the search at Mar-a-Lago with redactions. Former federal prosecutor Scott Frederickson.
For the most part, we're not going to see the core of what we're all very interested in, none of which will be good news for former President Trump.
CBS News Brief. I'm Deborah Rodriguez.
Become a Locke Air Conditioning VIP customer and get special pricing on cooling and heating tune-ups all year long. Call today to become a Locke Air Conditioning VIP customer at 760-93-LOCKE. That's 760-93-LOCKE. Locke VIPs receive discounted service and maintenance, discounted repairs, and priority service with prompt service. Locke Air Conditioning is your local York dealer, but they repair it all. So when the need arises, don't hesitate to call Locke Air Conditioning at 760-93-LOCKE. That's 760-93-LOCKE. Locke, the only name in air conditioning for over 40 years. York, install with confidence. Contractor's license number 696216.
California headline news. 3 people reportedly killed in a mid-air collision between 2 planes coming in for landings in Watsonville Municipal Airport, south of San Jose. A witness saying it looked like one of the planes went right through the other.
I saw in the blink of an eye another plane there, and they hit each other, and it was almost as if the faster plane had gone right through the smaller plane.
FAA describing the planes as 2 Cessnas, one a twin engine, the other a single engine. Authorities postponing a news conference to release information from last night until today. San Francisco Bay turning brown in many areas, the result of a potentially harmful algae bloom that's spreading in the waters there.
There are about 40 wastewater treatment plants that discharge a lot of phosphorus and nitrogen into the water. And that's the building block for algae such as this.
Ian Wren, a scientist with San Francisco Baykeeper. The algae sent to a lab to be analyzed, seen growing around San Francisco, Oakland, Emeryville, Berkeley, and Richmond. Jeff Scott, California News.
And the World and California News headlines brought to you this morning by Locke Air Conditioning. For your air conditioning and sheet metal needs, call Locke Air Conditioning today, 760-353-4501.
It's high school football on AM 1230. Join me and John Driffle as we bring you all the action of the Central Spartans and the Southwest Eagles. We'll feature the best matchup weekly on KXO AM 1230 and on the KXO YouTube channel. High school football is brought to you by
the CB Stop, 1498 Cole Road in Calexico, Broken Yoke Cafe, and Stan's Auto Body in El Centro.
And it is page one of the local news, brought to you by El Centro Motors, Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers, with 3 locations to serve you at El Centro Motors in the Brawley Auto Center at Highway 86 and Julia Drive and at the Imperial Valley Mall. With the local news this morning, here is Gene Brister.
Well, the new library in El Centro is almost ready to open. George Gale filed the story.
Well, the schedule is that it'll open in October. The latest addition to the new library is a contract for a library director. The city went through 4 failed attempts to hire a local library director. To ensure the new facility has a director, city has signed a 1-year contract with Library Systems and Services out of Rockwell, Maryland. It is a 1-year contract worth $175,000. LSS will have an interim director in place by September 12th. Permanent director will be in place in about 90 days. Position will be under LSS. The new director will work for them, not the city. The El Centro city manager has told the city council that LSS is a highly experienced company in public library management, including opening new libraries. For KXO Local News, I'm George Gale.
California Midwinter Fair and Fiesta, they're having a mandatory meeting on August 23rd at 5 p.m. in the Plaza de la Cultura for any exhibitor who is interested in having a production steer for the 2023 installment of the fair. KXO News Time, 7:44.
Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers have the best price on name brand tires, guaranteed. We're talking the finest names in tires: Michelin, Pirelli, Dunlap, Bridgestone, Continental, and more. Check the prices, then talk to your Quick Lane service advisor. He will give you the best price, guaranteed. Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers. They service all makes and all models, and you never need an appointment. Quick Lane at El Centro Motors, in the Brawley Auto Center, and now at the Imperial Valley Mall.
In other local news, the county and the ID put it together for the benefit of the public. Here's more on that story.
It is being held tomorrow. The Summer Splash Bash is being held at Sunbeam Lake Saturday from 10 a.m. until 3 p.m. There will be water activities, shaved ice, balloon activities, face painting, food and drinks, and more. The water activities are sponsored by the IID Summer Water Activities Grants. Dippy Duck just may make an appearance. For KXO Local News, I'm George Gale.
And told police that a man stole a package from his porch. The incident occurred Wednesday afternoon in the 1500 block of Barberworth Drive. A man reported that a bald Hispanic man, adult, wearing a blue shirt and shorts, took the package and left on a scooter. The suspect was located about 45 minutes later in the 500 block of North Imperial Avenue. The suspect was detained. The package containing school uniforms was recovered. The victim declined to press charges. That concludes this edition of Local News. Stay with us for Page 2.
Page 1 of the local news, a service of Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers with 3 locations to serve you. Quick Lane services all makes and models, and you will never need an appointment.
Are you tired of all the clutter and junk in your house, your yard, or your business? I've got your answer. Give All Valley Junk Removal a call at 760-623-9499. That's 623-9499. Yes, they'll come by and give you a free estimate on removing your junk. They do it all. Commercial junk removal, tenant cleanouts, storage cleanouts, yard cleanouts, and more. Even heavy objects. All you have to do is call All Valley Junk Removal. 760-623-9499. That's 623-9499. They work 7 days a week to accommodate you. So call All Valley Junk Removal.
And it's page 2 of the local news and the weather, brought to you by the Town Pump in Westmoreland, open Tuesday through Saturday at 4:30 p.m., and by Brownie's Diner in Brawley, open every day, 7 a.m. to 3 p.m. With page 2 of the local news, here again is Gene.
Well, I love this intro. Wrangler jeans and rodeo dreams. George Scale's going to tell you all about it.
That is the new theme of the Brawley Cattle Call this year. It has been chosen, and there is a guy that will be that announcement is coming later. This week, the week-long events held in November, the events are being released now, mainly because there are some changes. Cattle Call Mixer is set for November 3rd and will be held at the new Brawley Grocery Outlet, being held before the Chili Cook-Off instead of after. Chili Cook-Off, by the way, this year will be held November 5th, starting at 5 p.m., and it will include a rib cook-off along with the chili, so kind of a 2-in-1 thing. For the first time, it will be in the evening at the Plaza Park in Brawley. On November 7th, it'll be Cowboy Bingo at the Cowboys Boys and Girls Club. Boys and Girls Club in Brawley. Mariachi Festival will be on November 9th. A cornhole tournament will be held on November 10th at the Boys and Girls Club. Annual Cattle Call Parade is scheduled for November 12th, and the rodeo performance will be spread over 3 days instead of just Saturday and Sunday. November 11th and 12th, the rodeo performances will be held each day at 7 p.m. and at 1 p.m. on November 13th. Cattle Call royalty will be chosen in November. For KXO Local News, I'm George Gale.
The ballot for the November general election appears to be set. According to the Imperial County Elections Department, the races that had filing deadlines extended have been set. The city of El Centro will have 3 candidates running for 2 seats on the city council. Incumbent Tomas Olivia will face former councilman Jason Jackson and Sonia Carter. There are 2 seats on the Brawley City Council, and that includes the incumbent Luke Hamby will face Ronald Gray III, John Grass, Gil Rebelar, and Joseph Galvan. The Imperial City Council race has incumbent James Tucker facing Ida Obeso Martinez, Luis Garcia, David Escobar, Stacy Mendoza, and Ella Valdez for the 3 seats available. And finally, yes, it's football time. Here's some high school football. And here's a return. George Gale's got the story.
Kxo and Palo Verde, their game was played yesterday. It wasn't played. It started, but it was canceled because of inclement weather. No word on whether that'll be rescheduled or not. First game broadcast on KXO AM 1230 will be the Spartan game. Central will be at Mount Carmel tonight. The rest of the schedule includes Southwest at Hodeville. Calipatria will be at the at Desert Christian. Vincent will take on San Diego, and Brawley goes against Scripps Ranch. Imperial has a bye this week. Their season begins on August 26th. That they will host West Hills in a game that will be broadcast on the KXO website, kxoradio.com. For KXO Local News, I'm George Gale.
We'll be back with a look at the weather.
When you're ready for great home-style cooking, there are 2 locations for the best in the Imperial Valley. Brownie's Diner, 990 Main Street in Brawley. Open 7 days a week, 7 a.m. to 3 p.m., featuring delicious breakfast and lunch entrees, including menudo, liver and onions, and meatloaf. The Town Pump in Westmoreland is open Tuesday through Saturday at 4:30 p.m., specializing in delicious prime ribs, steaks, chicken, salmon, and lobster. So for a great dining experience, visit Brownie's Diner, 990 Main Street in Brawley, and the Town Pump in Westmoreland.
Here's George Gale with a weather update.
The high temperature yesterday, 109 degrees. The overnight low this morning, 82. Wind gusts overnight up to 31 miles per hour. National Weather Service says there's a 20% chance of showers and thunderstorms after noon today. Otherwise, mostly sunny skies. Highs right near 104. Heat index values as high as 112. North to northeast winds 5 to 10 miles per hour. Mostly clear skies tonight. Overnight lows around 85. East wind 5 to 10 miles per hour. Coming east-southeast 10 to 15 miles per hour in the evening. Winds could gust as high as 30 miles per hour. Saturday, 30% chance of showers and thunderstorms, mainly after 11 a.m. Otherwise, mostly sunny skies, highs right near 101. Heat index values as high as 112. East to southeast winds 5 to 10 miles per hour. Saturday night, mostly clear skies, overnight lows around 84. South to southeast winds 5 to 10 miles per hour. Sunday, 20% chance of showers and thunderstorms after 11 a.m. Otherwise, mostly sunny skies, highs right near 101. Southeast winds 5 to 10 miles per hour. Sunday night, mostly clear skies, overnight lows around 83. Monday, sunny with the highs right near 104. South to southeast winds at around 5 miles per hour. And right now we're looking at 82 degrees, 70% the relative humidity. Page 2 of the local news and the weather, brought to you by Brownie's Diner in Brawley, open every day, and by the Town Pump in Westmoreland, Imperial Valley's fine dining experience.
What if the music stopped? If the familiar voices were silenced? If there were no breaking news updates? What if your companion and connection to your community came with a monthly fee? Don't worry, we're free local radio with you wherever you go, celebrating 100 years and looking forward to the next 100. We are broadcasters. Text radio to 52886 and let Congress know you depend on your local TV and radio stations. This message furnished by the National Association of Broadcasters.
And it is a sports time. And Sports World Roundup is brought to you this morning by Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District, an affiliate of the Scripps Health Network, working together to provide you the best of care. Seahawks starting a left guard, Damian Lewis, left Lumen Field on the back of an injury cart after suffering a lateral ankle sprain during Thursday night's 27-11, a preseason loss to the Chicago Bears. That was the Thursday night game. Preseason football continues throughout the weekend. There are games scheduled today. There are games scheduled Saturday. In fact, the Raiders take on the Dolphins Saturday afternoon. You'll hear that game on FM 107.5, the Raiders station for the Imperial Valley. Chargers and the Cowboys go at it Saturday night. There'll be games on Sunday and even a Monday night football. Falcons the Jets with the first Monday night football game. Cleveland Browns quarterback Deshaun Watson has been suspended 11 games and fined $5 million after a settlement between the NFL and the NFL Players Association. Baseball. We're going to talk baseball in just a minute.
Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District, ready to serve you and your family for all your healthcare needs. Let our team of dedicated physicians guide you on your journey to better health. Pioneers is a recognized leader in healthcare and has more than 10 health centers and clinics throughout the Imperial Valley. When the need arises, don't hesitate to come and see us. We have services and locations in Calexico and Brawley, and of course, our award-winning hospital, Pioneers Memorial. For more information on all of Pioneers services, visit pmhd.org today.
And on the Major League Baseball scoreboard, it was the Cardinals over the Rockies 13-0. Rangers beat the Athletics 10-0. No, 10-3, I'm sorry. Astros all over the White Sox 21-5. Brewers beat the Dodgers 5-3. Cubs got by the Orioles 3-2. Diamondbacks shut out the Giants 5-0. Pirates over the Red Sox 8-2. Blue Jays beat the Yankees 9-2. Rays over the Royals 7-1. Braves got by the Mets 3-2, and it was the Nationals. They beat the Padres 3-1. Don't forget the high school football, the first broadcast of the season tonight. Central Spartans and Mount Carmel, right here on 1230 KXO. Your local sports has been brought to you, not the local sports, all the sports. Sports World Roundup brought to you by Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District. Log on to pmhd.org for more information about the Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District.
Since 1901, Imperial Printers Rocket Copy has provided the finest printing and copying services from start to finish. When you choose Imperial Printers Rocket Copy, you can feel confident in our expertise and personal attention to your project. We have a team of professional graphic designers ready to take your ideas and make them a reality. From promotional merchandise, full-color brochures, blueprints, and high-speed copies to business forms and everything else in between, Imperial Printers Rocket Copy offers dependable and affordable quality printing. Thank you for choosing locally owned and operated Imperial Printers Rocket Copy. We have convenient locations near you at 430 West Main Street and 100 South 11th Street in El Centro and 184 South Plaza in Brawley.
And the financial news and weather brought to you this morning by Southwest Security, locally owned company protecting you and your property. Southwest Security also offers live scan fingerprinting to the public. Stock market live news updates. The stocks opened lower as Bitcoin stumbled. Bed Bath & Beyond crashed. Stocks opened this morning, a trading session lower as markets are on pace to snap a 4-week winning streak. Shortly after the opening bell, the tech-heavy NASDAQ was leading losses, falling 1%, while the S&P 500 was off 0.5%. Dow Jones also off 0.5%. Got your weather coming up next.
Hi, this is Jason Jackson, owner of Southwest Security. I've been providing private security locally for more than 20 years and have owned Southwest Security for more than 6.5 years. I'm proud to announce that we have over 250 employees working here in Imperial and Coachella Valley. Last year, I opened Southwest Postal, offering you 24-hour access 365 days a year. P.O. Box service to you. Also located at Southwest Security at the corner of 4th and Heil in El Centro. If you're in the need for security services, please call us at Southwest Security at 760-970-4500. That's 970-4500.
And there is a 20% chance of showers today and possibly some thunderstorms this afternoon. Otherwise, mostly sunny skies, highs right near 104. Heat index values as high as 112. North to northeast winds 5 to 10 miles per hour. That's what the weather looks like for today. Financial news and weather brought to you by Southwest Security Services. They offer 24-hour-a-day post office boxes at Southwest Postal at the corner of 4th and Heil in El Centro.
At Burgers and Beer, our customers are like family. Let's hear what a few of them have to say about us.
They have great weekday specials.
I like the friendly environment, the friendly staff, the cold beer, and the best wings in town.
Burgers and Beer. What I like about Burgers and Beer, the menu. Everything on the menu is great. I'm working my way through the menu. My favorite thing right now is the grilled tuna chipotle sandwich. That's what I had yesterday, and it was delicious.
So come and see us and find out for yourself at Burgers and Beer.
And it is 8 o'clock at KXO El Centro, California.
On the Hour, presented by Liberty Mutual Insurance.
I'm Deborah Rodriguez. There's a stark warning today from the UN Secretary General about Europe's largest nuclear plant. It's in the crosshairs of the fight in Ukraine.
The area needs to be demilitarized. Any potential damage to Zaporizhia is suicide.
Antonio Guterres with that plea as both Ukraine and Russia point fingers of blame for military attacks in the area, which is controlled by Russian forces. CBS's Charlie D'Agata.
You've got the UN, the United States, the IAEA striking these alarm bells, both sides, the Russians and Ukrainians, saying this is a potentially catastrophic situation there. Yet there has been no progress of any suggestion that either side is either Ukraine will stop shelling those areas or that the Russians will withdraw and demilitarize not just the plant, but the regions around the plant.
The possible crimes have been outlined, but more detail from the affidavit that prompted the FBI search of Mar-a-Lago is still to come. A judge has ordered redacted portions to be released. Former federal prosecutor Scott Frederickson.
We can look forward to discovering a few more tantalizing For the most part, we're not going to see the core of what we're all very interested in.
Now to Alabama, where authorities have arrested a 39-year-old in connection with a string of apparently random shootings along Interstate 85.
During a search of Mr. Brown's vehicle, the Auburn Police Department located a large cache of firearms and ammunition to include more than 2,000 rounds of ammunition. We also recovered the firearm that we believed was used in all three shootings.
Auburn, Alabama Assistant Police Chief Michael Harris says one driver suffered a serious head wound. Turning to the synthetic opioid fentanyl, it's responsible for nearly 70% of deadly overdoses, and it's the leading cause of death now for people 18 to 45 years old. Ann Milgram, administrator at the Drug Enforcement Administration, tells CBS Mornings.
Social media it's essentially a superhighway. It's also anonymous. And again, think about, someone doesn't have to walk to a street corner to buy drugs. You have kids sitting in their bedroom. Anyone with a smartphone has a drug dealer with them.
Sunday is National Fentanyl Prevention and Awareness Day. At least 2 of 3 people aboard 2 small planes were killed when they collided yesterday while trying to land at an airport in Watsonville, California. This man saw it happen.
It was too horrific collision. It wasn't like they just barely rubbed up against each other. It was almost like a missile hitting another plane.
An investigation into the cause is underway. The Dow is down 246, S&P off 50. This is CBS News.
Liberty Mutual customizes your car and home insurance, so you only pay for what you need. Visit libertymutual.com to learn more.
Offer not valid in all states or prohibited by law. Loans are subject to lender approval. See website for details.
Hey, what's wrong?
I got bills to pay, and I'm short on cash.
Do what I did. Go to 35cash.com. I got $2,000 the very next day.
Wow, that's fast. But you have good credit, and my credit is not so great.
Don't worry. 35cash.com is one of the largest personal loan networks. They can help people with any type of credit get up to $5,000 fast.
Any type of credit?
Yes. My cousin has worse credit than you. He went to 35cash.com and got the money he needed.
If you have a checking account and a regular source of income, you can be approved for a loan of up to $5,000 and your cash can hit your bank account as soon as tomorrow. Our lenders have millions of dollars to lend regardless of your credit history. Pay bills, take a vacation, cash for whatever you need.
Well, someone looks happy.
Yep, I went to 35cash.com and got my money the next day.
When you need extra cash, go to 35cash.com. That's 35cash.com. 35cash.com.
The school board in Fargo, North Dakota has reversed course on a decision to stop reciting the Pledge of Allegiance at its monthly meetings. The move sparked complaints from conservative lawmakers, and people all over the country joined in. The lone black member of the board suffered the worst of the blowback, the original decision made because of the words "under God." Starbucks pulled up stakes, and now there's a new barista in Russia. Months after Starbucks closed shops following the invasion of Ukraine, Star's Coffee is taking its place in Russia. The new name could fool you, and so could the logo. Just like Starbucks, it's brown and green and encircles a smiling mermaid with a star atop her head. The difference? The flowing hair is replaced by a Russian headdress called a kokoshnik. Deborah Rodriguez, CBS News.
The IRS doesn't mess around. If they want your money, they'll take it. They can take your paycheck and bank accounts too, even threaten your home or business. Don't take on the IRS alone. If you owe back taxes, the smartest thing you can do is call Optima Tax Relief. The experts at Optima specialize in a powerful IRS tax assistance program called the Fresh Start Initiative. And their clients that qualify are saving thousands. One call starts the process to stop the demand letters, stop aggressive collection actions, and stop the IRS from targeting you. But don't delay. It's important to act now while you still have options. Optima is A+ rated with the Better Business Bureau. Optima has already resolved over $1 billion of tax debt for their clients. Get your life back. For tax help you need, for tax help you can trust, call Optima now for your free consultation.
Call 800-343-6460. 800-343-6460. 800-343-6460.
Optima Tax Relief.
Some restrictions apply. For complete details, please visit OptimaTaxRelief.com.
And now, more of the best oldies on the radio with George Gale.
A sweet guy.
He's a genius guy. Not so pretty, but awfully sweet. AM 1230.
Oh, I'm glad you're here because I want you to hear this.
KXO.
1230 KXO.